The once vibrant European capital, Kyiv, is living under a blanket curfew right now. A blast was heard to the west of the Kyiv city center.
Recently, you all may have heard about the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. You must have also seen such videos which have siren playing in the background.
And there we go. I've just heard the first siren has just gone off. And I've been told by city officials that that indicates that this is a city under attack.
There's not explosions, there's been an air raid siren. Just suddenly, oh, here it is.
In this video, we'll find out why siren is played during war. A civil defense siren, also known as an air raid siren or tornado siren, is a siren used to provide an emergency population warning to the general population of approaching danger. Sometimes the sirens are played again to indicate that the danger has passed. They are electric in nature and emits two signals, a waxing and waning warning signal, and a steady tone which meant that people could come out of their hiding place. Sirens were initially designed to warn city dwellers of air raids in World War II. They were later used to warn of nuclear attack and natural destructive weather patterns such as tornadoes. Essentially, these air raid sirens give citizens a short-term warning to seek shelter as an attack is imminent. The siren act as a message giving advice to those who had found shelter, including telling them not to leave, to ration food and water, and providing a warning about radioactive fallout. Air raid sirens are a relatively new phenomenon, even though sirens had existed since 1799 when the air raid siren was invented by the Scottish natural philosopher and a physicist John Robison. These sirens were not used during World War I. Air raid sirens first sounded the warning in London in September 1939. It was during the Second World War. World War II is generally considered to have begun on 1st September 1939 when Nazi Germany under Adolf Hitler invaded Poland. On 1st September 1939, the first blackout involving extinguishing all external and inessential lights and shielding essential interior and outside lamps took place. The blackout marked Britain's clearest indication of civil defense and the imminence of war. The United Kingdom and France subsequently declared war on Germany on 3rd of September. Within minutes of Neville Chamberlain's announcement of hostilities on 3rd September 1939, air raid sirens sounded throughout Britain, echoing people's fear of a massive and immediate blow from the air. However, during World War II, air raids were already being announced and people were urged to escape to shelters or London Underground stations. Fortunately, it was a false alarm caused by an unidentified Allied aircraft. Thus, as the aviation industry further developed, so did warning mechanisms, and a system of anti-aircraft sirens was developed in Britain between 1938 and 1939. Do you know Mumbai has around 200 to 250 functional sirens? In Mumbai, civil defense sirens were used during the Indo-Pakistan Wars of 1965 and 1971, warning civilians about air raids by the Pakistan Air Force. Air raid sirens were also sounded in the NATO bombings in Bosnia in 1995. The generalized nature of sirens led to many of them being replaced with more specific warnings, such as the broadcast-based emergency alert system and the cell broadcast-based wireless emergency alerts and mobile technologies. It is impossible to quantify precisely how many people have been saved by the early warning of air raid sirens, but to this day, their sound remains a symbol of moments that no one wishes to return. May the earth be free from this displeasing and irksome sound.